What is up, guys? It is Jed Wrestling here, back again with another video, and today we have the John Cena briefcase back again with some old WWE Elite action figures inside, and we're not done yet. We also got this clear plastic bin completely filled with some other old WWE action figures. This is a video that I thought would be fun, bring back some memories, go through these two boxes, find some classic figures, so I say we waste no more time and we get right into it. How about we go right ahead? We're gonna move the briefcase out of the ring, and we're gonna go through this bin of old action figures first. Starting off on the very top, we got this old basic Hideo Itami. Do you guys remember Kenta Hideo Itami, dude? His run he had back in NXT and then on 205 Live a little bit. He never really made it to anything big like Raw or SmackDown. I feel like he was a really underutilized talent when he was in WWE. Because, I mean, dude, just watch his early NXT matches. You'll see this guy was really physical in the ring. This guy was awesome. Head sculpt does look a lot like Hideo Itami for the time, I'd say. And the gear, especially, is really cool with the black and yellow. Like, this is the kind of gear you wear to a massive, like, physical contest like Hideo Itami would bring back in the day. This is his first time in the line, which was in the main basic line, and then he had another basic figure, which was in the NXT basic line, and then he was gonna have an elite figure that got canceled. But yeah, here's Hideo Itami. Well, it's the big show. You got the big show here on the top, blue camo singlet, smiling face. And here I actually wanted to get two figures in here. This old basic Sheamus and the black, silver, and orange. I actually got this Big Show and this Sheamus on the exact same day. It was in like a Target or a Walmart, I forget which one. And dude, these were so fun back in the day. Obviously a bit scuffed up, but yeah, these are just classics. You got the Big Show and Sheamus, really, really nice. Here we got the man that Gravity forgot, and the man WWE forgot, and the man AEW forgot, Neville, aka Pac. Not his first figure, but this is definitely his most iconic look he had while in WWE. The purple, gray knee pads looking really clean. He did have an Elite in this exact attire, which was really cool with the purple cape and all that. Pretty much this exact figure, just in the form of an Elite with the cape. Hair's kind of scuffed, thighs are kind of scuffed, but I did create a lot of memories playing with this Neville back in the day. Move the bin back so we stopped clipping the ropes. Here's a classic. Do you guys remember Justin Gabriel, dude? Another guy who was kind of underutilized back in his day. I feel like he could have had a run with the IC or US title. That would have been pretty cool. Because, dude, his 450 splash, that was like one of the best in the game, man. Eventually, they just turned him into the bunny that didn't have anything for him anymore. But this basic is absolutely sick, dude. The black and green gear. You got the wings coming off of the boots. Like, those make this figure, man. Those are like specific to Justin Gabriel. Like, I don't think we ever saw that boot mode again. The Dead Man, The Undertaker. This is kind of just an Undertaker figure, not gonna lie. Sort of WrestleMania 30 type gear with the black overalls and the red decals on the side, and you can definitely tell by this hairstyle he was rocking back then. You got the mohawk and then the little goatee on his face. Definitely not everybody's favorite Undertaker look, but once again, this is from WrestleMania 30 when the streak was conquered. Here are, of course, Brie and Nikki Bella in their green attires. Woo, 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 you know it. You got Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona. Really fresh looking trunks here with the purple and then the Ryder, and then you got the yellow on the back. The first ever Kevin Owens, super nostalgic with the KO logo on the front of the shirt. Then you got the NXT on the back, which once again, just crazy nostalgia, dude. Like 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Those were like the peak years of NXT, dude. You had the 2015 and 2016. You know, you had like the Kevin Owens, the Sami Zayn, the Finn Balor, and then in the other half you had Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Adam Cole. Like, dude, NXT is never reaching those heights again. Not the best head sculpt on Kevin Owens though. Natalia Neidhart. I'm pretty sure this was actually her first one. This is like a really old basic, definitely in the first like 10 basic series. It's a new day. Yes, it is. These bring back crazy memories. You got the pink and then I'll paint it on t-shirts for Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Painted on t-shirt basics. It might just be me, but we really don't see them that much anymore. We see the John Cena basics still with the shirts, but those are just like rubbery shirts. Sometimes we see Roman Reigns basics that have shirts on them. And dude, painted on shirt basics, they just have a distinct charm about them. I remember wanting New Day figures for the longest time because I had Big E. I'm pretty sure the Big E basic is in my crowd somewhere. I just never had Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. I finally got him. I was like, dude, yes, this battle pack looks really, really awesome. I mean, the pink, the blue, the painted on shirts. This is just amazing. Shield, Seth Rollins, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Seth freaking Rollins. I got like 15 figures of him at this point, but this was the first one. I got this at a Kmart, I'm pretty sure. Blonde hair going on the side, the shield gear, like dude, such nostalgia here with this Seth Rollins. The faceless one, they called him Sin Cara, and they also called him the Boss Machine, man. I don't even know what went wrong with Sin Cara in WWE, because I mean, if you've seen Mystico, like even today we see Mystico in AEW, and he's really awesome. Like he was an awesome wrestler, he is an awesome wrestler. Like I don't really know what was going on with all those botches in WWE. It might have just been a communication issue, but the costume that they had for Sin Cara was just absolutely magnificent, man. The horns, such a recognizable mask. Like if they were to have actually made this mask into the next Rey Mysterio, this would have been like literally so marketable, man. And the tights, he always kept it kind of simple on the tights, but still going really well with the mask and the armbands. Sin Cara's attires were awesome. Here's a classic basic. Got any 2010 fans out there? Mark Henry here, the red singlet, the long hair. I get a ton of crap on my Raw reviews for making this thing into Obafemi. I mean, I don't really got anything better for an Obafemi figure. I still don't have the Elite 121. I really hope they make an Ultimate Edition Obafemi at some point. This Mark Henry, still very imposing, very cool, and I heard his Elite don't really pose around well in the legs. So I don't know, the basic Mark Henrys might be more posable. I've never actually owned an Elite Mark Henry. This one, I mean, it's pretty movable in the legs. You can move it forward and everything pretty decently. Signature Series Dean Ambrose. I knew it then, I know it now, and I will know it forever. This looks nothing like Dean Ambrose, dude. I don't know what Mattel were thinking when they made this Dean Ambrose head sculpt, and the feet keep getting caught on the rope. I don't know what's happening. This face looks like it's melting. The body, like the torso, is way too small for Dean Ambrose. And then you just got these legs. Look at the waist, dude. Like you see this small torso, and then the waist is like puffing out. This figure sucks. But these figures certainly do not suck. You got the red Usos. Obviously, very, very scuffed. I used to use these a lot. Cause, dude, I absolutely love the Usos back in the. I still do love the. Now I love Jimmy Uso still nowadays, of course. But everything the Usos used to be, like their old babyface entrance and the face paint, how they'd go like this. Like, dude, all the bright colors that they used to wear, like, I absolutely loved the Usos back then. And these red gears are especially awesome. I wish we could have seen these in Elite. Overall, I feel like we should have seen way more classic Uso elites because they wore like every color under the sun: red, yellow, green, which we saw in Elite. They wore purple. I mean, like blue. Definitely give us more classic Usos, Mattel. Slimming down here, we got a classic. Oh, we got a classic Daniel Bryan in the red and the flame attire. Once again, kind of a weird head sculpt, and I don't know why on all the Daniel Bryans the nose would like scuff up. That's so weird. The phenomenal AJ Styles. I miss AJ Styles, dude. This is the Royal Rumble 2016 debut attire. I don't know if this is the first time to line AJ Styles. I think the Elite 47 might have come out a little bit before this, but you got the blue, it says Styles on the side, phenomenal one. AJ Styles, he's one of those guys, like, he's had a ton of attires, and just all of them are awesome, man. I don't know who designed AJ Styles attires, but dude, they were all great. Feed me more. Ryback from WrestleMania 29. We got Titus O'Neil here in the red Titus trunks. I wonder if Titus O'Neil's ever gonna wrestle again, dude. He's gone like 6 years without having a match. Obviously, he's got his job as like the global ambassador for WWE now, which is all well and good. But dude, it would be cool if he were able to have like one final match. This is Nikki Bella's hat. I kind of forgot about this. My name is Finley, and I love to fight. You got Fit Finley, another one for my classic 2010 Mattel collectors out there. You know who you are. Definitely a cool looking Finley with the green singlet, the orange clover leaf on the front. The head sculpt, I think this looks a lot like Finley as well, especially for the time. And last for this box, we got Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Can you imagine if these two actually returned? That would be insanity. Because I've heard Enzo Amore was training at the WWE PC, so that's a sign that he could be on good terms with WWE. He could be on his way back. And Big Cass, Big Bill, if you will, his AEW contract is reportedly set to expire pretty soon as well. So if the stars were to align, we might actually see Enzo Amore and Big Cass back in WWE. Give them a tag team title run. Just book them right if they return. That's it for the basics. So I say we move now to the Elite. You got the John Cena briefcase jammed full of classic WWE Elite figures. This is, of course, a John Cena briefcase. I say we look at the John Cena action figure first. You got the champ, the Never Seen 17, the Elite 50 John Cena. Definitely not one of the better John Cena Elites of all time. He came with this shirt that I actually have in my crowd on this old Miz basic with the black and gold, if you can see that. And if you, whenever you put this shirt on the Cena, it's just completely tight. It's all hiked up on his shoulders. You can't even like get it to fully Velcro on the back. So whenever I display this Cena on my makeshift little John Cena display that I got going on, I just leave the shirt off and I got him flexing like this, flexing the buys. But this attire still does bring back the memories, especially this armband. You guys remember when AJ Styles actually stole John Cena's armband and put it on his head? If this doesn't remind you of 2016, I don't think anything will. This might be the most bittersweet night to look back on for me as a wrestling fan. Because obviously I love Finn Balor back. I still love Finn Balor. And this was the night where he just came through, man. We saw the Demon. He beat Seth Rollins for that new Universal title, and I was so excited, man. And then it just all went to heck, man. He got injured, had to drop the title the next night. And man, like, dude, it's so sad, really. This figure is still sick, though. I don't believe this was 2016. I'm pretty sure this was 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But it is the NXT UK Championship Tournament, won by, of course, Tyler Bate. I'm pretty sure he was only like 19 when he won this title, which is absolutely crazy. Kind of a bland looking attire, though. Just got the navy blue, like the dark blue trunks, then the brown socks, black boots. Not a whole lot going on. First ever Elite Sasha Banks. Not a lot of people were big on this head sculpt, but I think the gear is really nice with the white and the orange. Says Sasha Banks going down the boots. The Bizarre One Gold Dust. You got the Elite 36 Gold Dust here. Big trench coat with the spikes going on the front and the back. And this head sculpt, I feel like they always nailed the head sculpts for Gold Dust as well. Like they just needed to be like cartoony, like animated, if you know what I'm saying. And this screaming head sculpt for Goldust looks like he's going NXT Takeover Elite of Ember Moon. I do have some other NXT Takeover Elites, like NXT Target exclusives. These are just this is just the only one that I'm featuring in this video. If you look closely, you can see that she actually has the red eye contacts in, which is really nice attention to detail, and the hair as well. This was just a really good figure when it first came out. Obviously, it does have the female limitations that the figures used to have, like the single jointed knees and the basic style of boots. Like she doesn't have any ankle rocker or anything like that. But this figure is still really aesthetically cool. Another failed luchador in WWE, you got Kalisto. Yeah, I'm remembering that Lucha Things promo now. So maybe that might have been the reason why Kalisto didn't get as high as he maybe should have. But his gear was still awesome as well. Like you take this like overhead mask off and just see like this is like the original Dragon mask. Reminds me a lot of Dragon Lee. You got like the horns going up on the front. And then in the back, ties up with the tassel. Of course, don't forget all the detail on the tights, like the waist wrap, then the things coming off the side. Really awesome aesthetic for Kalisto's gear. There's another figure that reminds me of 2016. You got the blue and pink attire of Alexa Bliss. Very Harley Quinn hair going on here with the bows. And yes, she looks awesome with a SmackDown Women's title. Look everyone, it's Tyler. Is it my eyes when you look at me? They are so gorgeous. They'll set you free. Could it be my waltz? Or just my stare that makes you freeze when I appear? That's all you gotta hear, guys. Rhodes whines about this gimmick too much, dude. Stardust was fire. The figure's really scuffed up and loose, though. I used to use this one a lot. One of the best returns in WWE history, in my opinion, if we go back to WrestleMania 33, almost 10 years ago. That was the night when things are about to be broken. The Hardy Boys returned to WWE in that ladder match, won the Raw Tag Team titles. Dude, this night was just so magical. And I do hope to see the Hardys have one more run in WWE in the future. Like, they have to. Man, dude, is it 2016 again? TJ Perkins from the Cruiserweight Classic. I remember the Cruiserweight Classic or like early like 2 years 205 live. Like it was something super different from what we'd see on Raw and SmackDown. It was just great technical wrestling matches, great high flying between people under 205 pounds, and it was just really, really awesome. Like you had TJ Perkins, you had Ali, you had people like that, like Cedric, Rich Swann. And yes, TJ Perkins was the original and only ever winner of the Cruiserweight Classic because they never held another. He was the first Cruiserweight champion and all that. And this Network Spotlight Toys R Us exclusive is a fire figure. Elite 32 Cody Rhodes. I actually got the Stardust before I got this one. I wanted a regular Cody Rhodes too, so I got one. This one is super duper underrated. The jacket, like the rubber jacket that you put on, it's really hard. Like it's not even a soft rubber. Like it's a really hard rubber. It was just not good. But this Elite 32 Cody Rhodes definitely underrated. We get more and more classic as we go deeper. Got the best in the world CM Punk. Best of pay-per-views Toys R Us exclusive once again. I don't know quite which pay-per-view this is from. It might be like a Money in the Bank event. Like I remember he was in some sort of Money in the Bank ladder match and he wore this attire. But he's got the megaphone. It's got mutton chops Punk, which really wasn't that good of a look, not gonna lie. And yes, this is my only classic CM Punk from his original run. Elite 27 Kofi Kingston. I actually got this one from eBay a couple years ago. It was like a dream figure for me, man. I always loved the orange tights going on, this happy animated head sculpt with the smile. This one poses around pretty nice too. It's kind of stiff in the legs, like going out to the side. It's gotten better as I've used it a bit more. This was such a dream figure for me. Finally ended up getting it. I do have the shirt. I just don't have it on him right now. Talking about dream figures, bro. This was like the grail for me forever, man. Like this Elite 8 Edge. Absolutely love the red on it. And as somebody who didn't have an Elite figure of Edge for the longest time, this one was just the one that I wanted. Came with a big rubber jacket that I don't like putting on him because it just completely locks him in place. Gets a straight jacket. But dude, putting the World Heavyweight Championship on this is awesome. Not my favorite Edge sculpt of all time. This attire is just too good, man. Like, look at that. The red, the lines going down. Like, this is just so clean, dude. I have no clue why. And finally, out of the John Cena briefcase, we have Booyaka Booyaka, the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. I actually ordered this from eBay back in like summer of 2024. And it's another one that I was wanting for a long time, man. Half purple, half yellow, kind of like the Lakers gear. He's got the overhead mask that he used to wear, like his entrance mask. And if you look underneath, you can see the most iconic mask in wrestling history, looking just like the guy. And I definitely think this is one of the better baggy pants Rey Mysterios they've done. That has been going through 2 storage units of classic WWE action figures. Oops. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this video. I would also greatly appreciate it if you were to smash a like on this video, subscribe to Jed Wrestling, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. But yes, Jed Wrestling, out.